Hi guys, this is Mike Cleveland. Yes. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some ways in which you can come up with content ideas. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go to Google search. Let me just click on Google search. Okay, here's Google search. So you can use Google search to come up with content ideas. So I don't know what niche you're in, but we're just going to put in house design. Let's say we're in the housing niche and we do remodeling for the housing industry or something, and we're writing blogs or videos, doing videos. So I'm going to put in house design, and then we're going to hit search. We're going to see what happens. Okay, as you notice, make sure these are not sponsored ads. There's some ads here. Okay. Now, here we go right here. We got house designs here, 2020. Okay, so that title, you could use that title to and research that and check this out. Oh, this is an ad. You see where it says AD? These are sponsored ads. We don't want those. And there's a reason why we don't want those. People pay for those through Google AdWords. So what we want is we want to know, depending on what we're trying to do, what's the keyword, the number one keyword or title with the keyword that we're looking for. So if we go down from the images and then the sponsored ads, which is right there, we're going to notice that the first ranking would be for this houseplan.com. This is www.houseplan.com. And so the keyword here, house plan, there's our keyword, house plan, and then they have home, floor, plans, and design. So they have design in there. So they have, as you can see, you kind of get the flow of how they came up with their title for this blog or website. I think this is just maybe a website. Let me just check. I'm going to click on it and see what we got here. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at that again, and I'm just gonna click on the title. I clicked on the web page. Oh, okay. So it's still taking me back to the web page. This must be their landing page. What I mean by that, this is the main page, their main page to get you started, and they have sort of an introductory post here. So yeah. So we don't really want this. This is some kind of company. I don't even know if this is a blog. I did see the word blog here. So they do have a blog, but this is not a blog. So let's go back. So that right there is the number one term. Let's see how long, if they tell me how long they've been doing this. And then also, yeah, they don't tell me that. But it tells you right here, this is other terms people search for. Free modern home plans. These are some terms you can search out and content ideas that you can search out and see, as this would be something that you would want to do. Another is right here, we have free plans with material lists. So, and then house plans, simple plans, okay, house designers, house plans, so you see how they use house and plans, so those must be the top keywords. in their titles. You see that in all the titles. You see the house, the plan, the house designers. You see here house, and you see how they got it written out. House plans designs, floor plans, and this is the number 2 spot. So when you're coming up with your keywords, you want to, and I've learned this in my YouTube videos to do this, is to take the 2 top keywords and to try to come up with a title that includes both the keyword phrases or keywords in my design. And you can see how they came up with that. Then we have here architectural design, and it says selling quality house plans for over 40 years. House plans, see the house plans, and you see the design is there. So you see how they kind of come up with their titles. So it's also helping you to figure out how to come up with your titles in order to get in better ranking when in Google search also. Okay. Now, if you notice from this little example that I'm giving here, we do have some suggestions of what people are searching for, and those you could use for coming up with content ideas. You just go where people search. But there's a better way to come up with ideas and still using Google search. There's a tool I use, and it's an extension, and what it will do is it will do 3 things. And you can turn it on and off. I have it turned off. It's called Keyword Everywhere. So I'm gonna turn this on. It's on now. So we're gonna I should add this up. Keyword. I'm just gonna bring it up, and then I'm gonna go back to the Google search. Keyword. Keywords everywhere. It's keywords with an S everywhere. Everywhere.com. Oh, nah. I must have typed something in where keywords every. Let's do this. Everywhere. There we go. Oh, jeez. Before you can send me, click the button. Oh, jeez. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on today. Let's go here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a Google search for keyword everywhere. Then I'll just pull up the, here it is. Yeah, keywords everywhere. There it is. This is the site here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Google. I have keywords everywhere turned on now. It's just like I said, it's a little extension. You see where that little K is? Okay, now we're going to redo our search here. So we got house design. We're going to do our search again. And notice how you got keywords here, and they're coming from keyword everywhere. And then if we go back down, oh yeah, this is what I want to show you. It's a nice little tool here, and it's inexpensive. It will cost you a little money, and it is a credit-based system, but you can always turn it off. You won't use up all your credit just doing natural searches when you're not looking for keywords for content ideas. But as you can see, for that keyword house design, the volume, and that's the number of people searching for this term, key house design, is 550,000 people a month. So it gives you the volume. That's a lot of people. And then it gives you the cost per click. If you want to do Google AdWords, that would be 66 cents. And then it gives you the competition. The competition for this particular this particular keyword is 22, which is very low. It's 0.22, which is very low. So if you wanted to use that keyword, there's not a lot of competition, and you got a lot of volume coming in. Another thing it does, I got my arrow pointing here, this little graph here, if you can see that. I'm going to open that up bigger, see if I can open it up bigger. And zoom in. I just want you to be able to see this little graph here. It's not that important because it already told you what the volume is, but you can see, if you hover over it, might not work now. You see here it's got the different months, and it's telling you, it's giving you every month, starting with the present month, and then it'll give you how many people are searching for that term. So it even goes as high as 450K for this month, for July. No, for this month. Is that this month, or let me check there again. Oh, okay, it goes far back. Okay, so yeah, for this month, wow. For this month, it's saying that the search, this keyword would search over 800,000 times. And let's see, I'll give you some more. Last month it was 673,000. April was 500. So this keyword, there's a lot of people looking for this keyword. Man, should become an affiliate for home design. It wouldn't be a bad idea, and use this keyword. You would get probably get a lot of sales using that search term. Maybe. I mean, it's just an idea, but we're not here to, tell you what to do, but just come up with some ideas for keywords and content ideas. So you can see the power of this tool right here. And then let me just make this smaller again. We're going to go here, zoom out. Zoom out one more time. Okay, here on this side, on the right-hand side, we have the people also search for these keywords, and there's a whole slew of keywords that you can check. There's house designer games, there's house design plans. All of these are ideas, content ideas, and you can just click on those, and you can get the same information. We gotta come down here. Yeah. So when we go for house designer games, the competition is 0.15. The volume is not that great, but that's still low competition. If you were but the cost per click, if you were doing Google AdWords, would be pretty high. It's like $1.69 per click. But if you're just organically doing this, and you just wanted Google to pick up your content, it might be good. It might be something that you want to look into. So yeah. And then here it has people. These are long tail keywords. So it's how do I design my house? People are asking these questions. How do I design my house online? So you can craft content around these questions people are asking. Okay. So let me go back to the tool. I'm going to show you this tool here. Okay, as I said, this is keyword everywhere. It says search volume, click per, so it's got the CPC and the competition data on 16 websites useful for internet marketers. Okay, and you can install this on Chrome, or you can install it on Firefox. So if you guys are
really interested in more tools, in the description down below, I'm going to leave you a video of another YouTuber who has done 11 tools that he recommends, and they're all free, that you can use in order to uh, create, come up with ideas for content. So, what I like to do now is I have I wrote these down, and they're just three more suggestions on things you can do. As I said, the game about if you don't have the time to go through tools and that kind of thing is just to be smart about this. And there are content ideas all around. I know sometimes we run dry and we can't find them in just our daily living and our daily routines and stuff. But these are just some suggestions. If you read blogs in your niche, the blog comments are a good place in order to gain, you know, content ideas from different bloggers, or and you can turn those into videos, and you can research the content ideas that you get from the different comments, and then if you're on social media, when people are, the people you follow, whoever you're following, if there's some, um, you know, high top person in business that's in your niche, or expert, you can come up with ideas that way, and then just research those, make them into a blog post or video, or just share them to social media. And one other thing I would like to share is what you can do is you can do interviews. So if there's somebody who has success in your niche, or is an expert or an authority in your niche, you can just do an interview and share that. You can do it on a blog post, an article, wherever. I mean, you can put it out there, and you can come up with content that way. You could also, you guys could do a Zoom session or a Skype session, and just videotape that, and there you go. You got a YouTube video for that you have. You can also just make that into a blog post or an article. Also, that interview, just transcribe it. And if it's good enough, I was just thought about this, but if it's good enough, what you could do is you might be able to turn that interview into an ebook to give out for free, to your list, or your subscribers or whatever. So with that, you know what that M stands for. That M stands for Mike, Money, in Michigan. I just want to wish you guys just have great success at this. I'm trying to come up with ideas to help you grow your business. Right now, I'm doing a training on email marketing, and it's really an overview of the main training, but the overview is so good. I mean, it's like things I never even knew about email marketing. There's things that people they think you just create a funnel and that's it, and there's nothing else to it. But there's other parts to your email that you build out a system, not just a capture page, not just a sales page, and not just autoresponder with an email series, but it should go even further than that. Maybe one day I'll do a diagram and I'll show you the parts that people miss. There's some management part in that of the people, the traffic that's coming into your capture page and coming into your email, that you need to do some management of that. And then there's an ultimate destination you want to get people. And if I do this video, maybe after I take the class, or I'll probably just give you an overview of what I learned. But there's parts that we miss, and these parts are so important that you have these parts, because just building the list is fine, okay, but what about the other parts of the people that don't sign up for your list? They're just out there, and I'll show you a way in which you can continue to market to those people even though they didn't sign into your list, they didn't sign your capture page. And then what about the people who also didn't see your sales page, but they're on your list now? So you can track all that stuff, and I'll show you what to do. And then there's another part that you need to add on the end of the funnel. Besides just giving out emails, there's a part where you want people to go, and that's where you own your own real estate, so to speak. So there's benefits to doing that. But with that, like I said, I'm Mike. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed the pieces that I've shared with you about content creation. As I said, I'm going to leave a description down in the bottom where there's another YouTuber who has 11 different tools that you can use